So let's all put our hands together for Toastmaster Azleen.
My eyes was closed. I tried to relax. Suddenly, I heard whispering, and it's getting louder and louder. I felt like 1,000 eyes were staring at me. Hardly I opened my eyes. To my surprises, there were 3 doctors in a white coats and 7 nurses in blue suits gathered around my bed. They looked concerned. I asked, "What is it, doctor?" Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. My name is Azleen Rahim, but you can call me Lin. I was born the second child of 4 in Johor. My mother was a government servant, while my late father, well, he was a teacher, a taxi driver, a soldier, and a few others. I was raised in Johor. I studied throughout my academic years in Johor. My kindergarten and primary school was in Kampung, living with my parents. Then I went to boarding school during the secondary years. I took my first degree right after SPM, graduated in Bachelor of Science Remote Sensing with honours from University Technology Malaysia. After graduating, I worked as a research officer in Selangor for 2 years, get married and settled down back in Pasir Gudang, Johor. Then, I took diploma in education and served as a teacher in government school. I'm a mother of 3, an 11-year-old daughter, a 8-year-old daughter, and a 5-year-old son. I left my job in 2017 to take care of my children. I really thought that I would become a housewife, a full-time mother, homeschooling my kid. Well, actually, I planned that for 7 years before I quit. However, things doesn't work as I planned. Currently, I'm living alone in Desa Johor, a city that is popular for vacation and staycation. How I ended up here? Let's get back to my earlier story. It's happened 2 years ago. I asked, "What is it, doctor? Anything wrong with me?" To that, he replied, "Ma'am, your oxygen level dropped to critical point. Are you having trouble breathing?" So, cut story short, I was hospitalized for a week. The doctor prescribed me anti-depression medicine, and I was on that medication for more than a year. That hospital incident was a turning point for me. I realized that I took care of people that doesn't care back for me. I prioritized wrong person in my life. I've been neglecting myself for a very long time that my body bounced back to me in a hard way. I've learned 3 things from that incident that I would like to share it with you today. First, we have to take care of ourselves first. You can't care for others if you yourself are not well. Start by loving yourself, putting yourself as a top priorities. Mothers and wives, women, we tend to care for other people more than we care for ourselves. We are too afraid about what will others say if our children, our husband, our home doesn't meet the community standard. But putting ourselves first does not mean we neglecting other people's needs. Learn how to say no when we have to. Take time to exercise your body. Go for vacation, staycation, to the beach, to the park, either by yourself or with your buddies. Second, get support from our spouses, family members, friends, or even local communities. We are not superheroes. Don't be afraid to ask for help from others. We are not expected to do everything by ourselves. We are not expected to be perfect. We are human beings. When you ask for help and you didn't get it, don't take it personal. Depressed people tend to take everything personal. If you are being belittled by others because you are asking for help, don't be afraid to let go of them. Living in a small, supportive circle is better than having many toxic people around you. I must admit, that is one of the main reasons I joined Toastmasters. To know people, to be able to have a good, nice conversation positively. Working online and from home can be lonely for me. I'm new in this town and scared to mingle around even with the neighbors. People might ask, am I married? Where is my kids? Why am I divorced? Question like that is hard to answer for me. Thirdly, I learned that we can't control our fate. We can work worked as hard as possible, doing everything we could, but the result may not to our likings. We make plans, God also make plans. So, trust in Him. Wherever, whenever He puts us in, it's the best for us. I never thought that at the age of 43, I would be single again, without my kids living in with me, don't have place to call my own, living in a city without knowing anyone. It never crossed my mind that I would be given the opportunity to restart my life, a second chance actually. As they say, life is like a box of chocolate. It could have a pink chocolate in it. When we start taking care of ourselves, getting the right amount of support from people around us, we may never know what surprises God may have for us. I would like to conclude this speech with this, but perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you, and Allah knows what you know not. Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 216. So keep calm and trust God. Thank you.